what the Most High said. Right? Go ahead.
And the Most High does it that men shall fear before him.
And the Most High does these things so that men shall fear before him. So he does everything he does. He brings forth judgment. That's what he does. So that men may fear. So you're supposed to fear doing something that the Lord said don't do. You're supposed to fear. Even if he said don't do it this one day and it's okay these other days. Because that's how he works. In certain times, it's good to do things. And in certain times, that it's not. Right? That's why we're here on earth. So that we can understand time and judgment. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 15. That which has been is now, and that which is to be has already been.
Judgment from the beginning. When he set it up, it was what it was from the beginning. And it's going to be what he said it's going to be forever. Go ahead.
And the Most High requires that which is past.
Yeah, so if you did something that required a specific judgment, hey, it's going to happen. No matter when you've done it. No matter if you did it yesterday, 3 years ago, 10 years ago, a lifetime ago. It don't matter. He requires judgment for every action. Right? Go ahead, bro.
It's Isaiah 58:13. If thou turn away thy foot from the
Nah, it was more on it. Yeah.
Verse 16.
Yeah, verse 16.
And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. I said in my heart, the Most High shall judge the righteous and the wicked.
That's it. That's it. That's verse 16 or 17. Yeah, you can stop right there. That's it.
And a little bit more.
Oh, well, we're finishing. No, I just said don't go farther.
For there is a time there for every purpose and for every work.
That's it. There's a time for every purpose and every work. It says a time there.
Yeah.
It's a time there. And Ecclesiastes 3 and 16 is telling you that place is on earth, right? Judgment is to take place here. There's a time and purpose there for everything. So, what's one thing in particular the Lord said that we should abstain from at a particular time? Get Isaiah 58:13.
It's Isaiah 58:13. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasures on my holy day.
Hey, turn away from doing our pleasures on his holy day. Go ahead.
And call the Sabbath a delight, the holy of the Lord, honorable, and shall honor him, not doing thy own ways, nor finding thy own pleasures, nor speaking thy own words. Then shalt thou delight thyself in the Lord, and I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth, and feed them with the heritage of Jacob thy father, for the mouth of the Lord hath spoken.
That's it. The mouth of the Lord has spoken. Right? Now, I want to look up this word delight, Anna. Right? We're going to deal with that word delight. Read it again from the top slow, Corral. Right?
This Isaiah 58:13. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight.
Call the Sabbath a delight. Right? Let's get that word delight.
So this delight in the blue letter Bible is anad. It says daintiness, pleasantness, pleasant, luxury. the delight online, the Etymology Dictionary, it said high degree of pleasure or satisfaction. Also that which gives great pleasure, delight, sexual desire.
Sexual desire. Right? Now, let's apply this, right? Let's apply this. Read from the top. Let's go back down. Let's run through it.
This Isaiah 58 and 13. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, the holy of the Lord honorable, and shall honor him, and not doing thy own ways.
And not doing thy own ways. Right? So, when you ultimately have the Sabbath come in, who you supposed to be intimate with? Right? The Lord. That's it. That's the answer. You're supposed to be intimate with the Lord. So the Lord said you're supposed to delight in him on his holy day. Turn away from your own delight. Keep on.
Honorable, and shall honor him, not doing thy own ways, nor finding thy own pleasure, nor speaketh thy own words. Then should thou delight thyself in the Lord, and I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth, and feed thee with the heritage of Jacob thy father, for the mouth of the Lord hath spoken.
That's what it is, man. So then we shall have the heritage of our forefathers, which, what did we read in Deuteronomy 28, 1-7? That was the heritage. You know? But Jacob want to do their own thing whenever they want to do it. Jacob tell you, it's okay. You know, it's okay. You can have sex on the Sabbath. You know, no. That's the Lord's time. It's the time of rest. And going back to Ecclesiastes, the Lord set things up in the law for you to be able to have a level of discernment without him having to say, hey, eat FG. Break it down, you know, and like gotta say it verbatim. And it's thoroughly understood. Okay? The same concept applies to the earth. You're not supposed to till the land. Every 7 years you're supposed to let the land rest. When you go into the land, what are you doing? Cultivating the land, right? Tilling the ground. Tilling the ground to do what? Till the ground. Tilling means to work the soil. Work the soil. Mother Earth. Work the Mother Earth. When you work the earth, you dig a hole. When you get in the box, what are you digging in? A hole. Jake even got a saying in the world, dig, can I dig? Ask the woman, can I dig in? Let me dig in it. Let me get in it. Let me get in it. Be working. Dig hole to plant seed. Right. The work.
Yeah, if I can add on, you know, what you said, you come on clean.
Exactly.
And the Lord said what? Keep the Sabbath day holy. How can you keep it holy if you want to clean? That's why we are not allowed to have sex on the Sabbath. They can go one day without having sex on the Sabbath.
You can't lay with your woman while she on her menstrual cycle. That's sin.
That's just disgusting.
That's disgusting. When one bleeds, she's releasing the impurities from her body.
You know, clean yourself 7 days.
She's unclean 7 days. So let's go back to Ecclesiastes again. Let's go down. I gotta see what you got. Go ahead.
This Philippians chapter 2 started at 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, for it is the Most High which worketh in you, both to will and to do his good pleasure.
Read it again.
This is Philippians chapter 2, starting at 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, for it is the Most High which worketh in you, both to will and to do his good pleasure.
That's it. It's all about doing the good pleasure of Yahweh Shai, that we also obey God rather than men. So you can listen to what men tell you to an extent. If it's right, take heed to it. But if it goes against what the Most High say do, do what the Most High say do. It's one thing that you have, you know how to honor great men and men that labor before you and the men that the Lord have bestowed with his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. But the scriptures say, let not the reverence of any man cause you to fall. You got a lot of men within Israel that are renowned, have great honor, and deserve levels of respect. But at the end of the day, the Most High draws the line between his word and men. And it's up to you, as the brother read here in Philippians, to work out your salvation with fear and trembling. You appear before the judgment seat of the Most High. You don't appear hand in hand with the man that you led by. That man that led you is going to have to answer for the things that taught you that was wrong. And you're going to have to answer for the things that was wrong that you did that man taught you. You know? So it's a certain level of honor and reverence, right? Go ahead, bro.
Hey, can I go to point?
Yeah.
Just dealing with the intent situation, like after you have said, you gotta wash ourselves.
Yeah, you gotta be washed. And you unclean until the next day. You unclean until that next evening. Right?
Yeah, it's just stupid, man. You can't have sex on the Sabbath, man. That's just off, man.
That's just one thing.
Look,
That's just one thing. You can have sex, but there's a time when it's not. And like again, let's go back to Ecclesiastes 3, right? Start at the top. You had something?
wait a minute.
Go ahead, go get the precept.
This, wait, read it. This is Wax 16 and 26. The works of the Lord are done in judgment from the beginning, and from the time he made them and disposed upon the world. I mean, it says for himself. Most High have done judgment since the beginning. The beginning of days are always about what? Judgment. They say he disposed upon the world, but what disposed goes to control, order, arrange. So the Most High is all about judgment. And time is everything, man. You know, time is everything. And that's why we got to come up with a level to be like God wants the Most High in judging things in the sun time, man. See, and be wise about it, man. Because you can go off because it was the wrong time or so, you know? You got to talk.
Go ahead, go back to Ecclesiastes 8, man.
Back in Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 6, because to every purpose there is a time and judgment. Therefore the misery of man is great upon him.
Yeah, the misery of man is great upon him. Give me say that song. Give me some rock. Wisdom of Solomon 9. Go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 9, starting at 14. For the thoughts of mortal men are miserable, and our devices are but uncertain.
Right, our plans and the way we think Those things are not certain. But when we read in Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, it says, whatever the Most High done, it shall be forever. Nothing shall be added to it, nothing shall be taken from it. So his timing is perfect in every judgment when things are supposed to happen. Yahweh Shai don't even got that. Right? Yahweh Shai don't even know the day that he's coming to execute the judgment that the Heavenly Father said for him to execute. He said, no man good but the Father. The main reason why the Most High is the Most High is because everything that he does is right on time. That's what separates him from the Son. That's what Yahweh Shai was making plain unto us. And it's a thing called patience that's a very key aspect to being on point with the Most High judgment. Because when you want something to happen, ain't when the Most High wanted to happen. And that shit can have you miserable.
And that's why the scripture said, woe to you that have lost patience. You try to put the Lord in a time, in the box. You don't come back in just because deals, you don't come back in 3 months. I'm going to give up. I'm going to stop going to work. So now it's wrong. But the Lord told us what? Remember the time, diligent in his help. He don't know the time. The angel don't know what time he's going to get. He told us what? Watch. That's the thing, watch. A wise man watches till it's gold time and justice. You're not watching, you're not wise. And that's where you'll be caught off like a thief in the night. Because you're not watching in time. You're not giving diligence. You know, we are commanded to watch, and what? Servant is also what? Long suffering. You're not long suffering, you're miserable, man. You're not going to make it. You got to be like your Howard Shai. He's long suffering. You got to
Read.
This Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 9, verse 15. For the corruptible body presseth down the soul, and the earthly tabernacle weigheth down the mind. They museth upon many things. And hardly do we guess aright at things that are upon earth.
Hardly do we get the right in the things that are upon earth. And earth is where we are set to be judged. When judgment is set for us to, earth is where we're set up for judgment. Okay, the Lord got us on this earth so judgment can take place. This is where we are judged. So you gotta be on point with everything that's happening on earth through the Spirit, not through your own estimation. Go ahead, bro.
This Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 9, verse 16. And hardly do we guess aright at things that are upon earth, and with labor do we find the things that are before us, but the things that are in heaven, who have searched out.
Again, with labor, right? So Jake wants the scriptures to tell you exactly every single thing that you shouldn't do and the time you shouldn't do it. No! The Most High didn't set it up like that. He set it up for you to labor in the scriptures and develop righteous judgment. You know? And a lot of things that he did make plain, they still don't understand. But really, the scriptures tell us that the Lord's ways are plain unto the holy. So really everything is plain to those who have been given the Holy Spirit. Go ahead, I'll keep reading.
Wisdom of Solomon 9 and 17. And thy counsel, who have known, except thou give wisdom, and send thy Holy Spirit from above.
Right, what is that we just read? In Ecclesiastes, the 1st chapter, the Lord said he's going to rain down wisdom and understanding. So, rain makes growth. All right? That's what the Lord is watering your spirit, your soul, so you can grow and come upon a level to where the Lord ain't got to babysit you and tell you every little thing. The law, statutes, and commandments was given to us. So, you got to go there every time with every little thing. If it's there, I can't do it. But if it ain't there, I can't do it. It ain't that simple. The Lord that ain't what it is. So there's certain things that's not there. And there's a gray area, so to speak, but it's really not a gray area. It's just an area where the Lord has required you to come up on a fucking level and use discernment to know what's right and what's wrong. Like, he don't have to tell you this is wrong and this is right every single time on a line written on a, on a scroll.
Hey, even nature teaches you can't plant watermelon seeds in the wintertime.
Right.
You can't plant some food, during this time. Even that tell you in yourself. So why you want to plant because your seed on this such and such day?
Yep. Yeah, appreciate brother.
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead, Al.
Hey, what I say, some days you sit high, a holy day.
Sanctified and yeah, some things have to be made ordinary day. Right? Go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and start at verse 2. Did ye not know that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters? Verse 3. Know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life? So just going back to what the brother's speaking on, man. Hey, this is a great area, but how can you judge the small things? The gray area things like, hey man, like what I know saying, hey, you can't plant a seed in the snow. Okay, that's done. You can't eat poison ivy leaves. Alright?